First things first, before you do anything, make sure you go to PicPicSocial.com and you sign up for a free PicPic Social account if you don't already have an account with PicPic Social. Once your account is created, we're going to download and install PicPic Slide. To do that, go back to PicPicSocial.com. Under Resources, choose Downloads. On the Downloads page, we're going to go to Downloads under PicPic Slide. Then we'll click Downloads once more until it brings us to our Dropbox folder. And then you have the option of choosing Download from the main preview section of the page. You'll typically see this warning message when you try to download PicPic Slide. Click on the 3 dots for more actions and then choose Keep. And from there, click Show More and then choose Keep Anyway. Once PicPic Slide is done downloading, click Open File so that we can start the installer. When the installer starts, click Next all the way through to allow it to install the software. When you launch PicPic Slide for the first time, it's going to ask you to log in. Put in your username and password that you just created when you created your account. I don't like to remember my passwords, so I always choose Remember Credentials and keep me signed in. Once you launch PicPic Slide, we're going to detect your network settings. We're looking to see what Wi-Fi adapters you have connected to your computer. So you might see a window that looks like this. We'll get back to this, but for now, just choose Wi-Fi 2 or Wi-Fi 3 if it's available, and then click OK. Now, before I configure anything on PicPic Slide, what I actually want to do is open Spinner 360. I want to make sure that Spinner 360 is 100% set up before I start to do anything with PicPic Slide. That means I need to make sure that my Wi-Fi adapter or my second Wi-Fi adapter is connected to my computer. So mine is plugged in, so you'll see that I have Wi-Fi and I have Wi-Fi 3. You should also have at least Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi 2 or Wi-Fi 3. The reason mine says Wi-Fi 3 is because I've plugged in multiple Wi-Fi adapters to my computer. So like I said, yours should say Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi 3. Now for the setup, my Wi-Fi, which is my Wi-Fi 1, is connected to 360 Booth. 360 Booth is the name of my GoPro. You might have it so that Wi-Fi 2 or Wi-Fi 3 is connected to 360 Booth. That's perfectly fine. You can continue to operate it in that way. As long as one Wi-Fi adapter is connected to your 360, you're perfectly fine. Now, what you have to do is choose the other Wi-Fi adapter. For me, this is Wi-Fi 3, and you need to connect it to your router that you'll be using at the event. I'm going to use the baby blue, which is the GL MT1300 that we recommend that you use for your events. Now that my Spinner 360 is set up, and I know that I can hit the record button and get my videos, the next thing I want to do is open PicPic Slide or go back to PicPic Slide. Now on PicPic Slide, we want to select the watch folder, the monitored folder where the 360 software will be saving the videos to. For me, this is the Blaine wedding, so I'll be selecting that event and clicking Select Folder. Under my mode options, I want to make sure that I have QR Sharing Direct selected. Once that's selected, click on the tab that says QR Sharing or Network Options. So we'll see here that my network name is incorrect. WaterFam is the name of the network for my home, but at the event, I won't have my home router with me. I'll have the baby blue router. So I need to make sure that I tell PicPic Slide to connect to the correct router. So I can click Available Networks, and again, I'll see Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi 3. Both of these have incorrect information on it. So I'll click Refresh so that PicPic Slide can detect my settings. And now we'll see that Wi-Fi says Profile None. This is connected to the GoPro, so we're not expecting to have information here. but under Wi-Fi 3, we'll see that the Wi-Fi profile is GL MT1300. This is baby blue. This is the router that we'll be using at the event. So we'll make sure we click on that, and then we'll choose OK. When that happens, the network name is going to auto-populate, and then we'll also put in the password. If this doesn't work for you, you can also enter the network name manually, and you can set the password. But to first set the password, you need to check authentication, or you need to set your authentication to WPA/WPA2. Before you even start PicPic Slide, you can scan this QR code that's on the right-hand side, and you can make sure that your device joins the network once you scanned it. If your device has already joined this network before, scanning this QR code won't work. So you'll need to go into your phone settings and forget this network, and then try to scan this QR code. If you're ready to start going, you can press the start button, and PicPic Slide will start the slideshow. You'll see on the left, the remote pops up, and then you'll also have the slideshow app running as well. We can maximize it, and you can start using PicPic Slide. On the left-hand side, you'll see where it says step 1. You can scan that first QR code to join the network. And then on the right, you'll see step 2 with the second QR code to take you directly to the video.